I gently hold her wrist and remove the old bandage from her finger. Your cheeks start to heat up from a gentle touch. You are lost in Thang's face as you focus on your small injury. Thang, that is its turn. He smiles softly, lets go of your hand. Yo, thank you, Thang, you say softly. Taivi, hey Nona, come here. I want to show you our giant swimming pool in the hall. Thang, Taivi, be careful near the pool, okay? You don't worry, Thang, I'm here. He nods. Well, but I don't know how to swim, you say shyly. Taivi holds your hand and starts pulling you boat into the beautiful decorated area of a large luxurious swimming pool. One, wow, this is beautiful. Ivy excitedly, I know right, but the Angappa doesn't let me come here often because I'm still small. He made a smaller pool for me to play in. Tangappa relaxes here every day after he comes back from the office. You smile, imagining Tang and waiting here after a long day. Your conversation continues as you admire the pool, but suddenly your foot slipped on the wet floor. One, gasping, I don't know how to swim. Tavi starts shouting loudly for help. Tavi, her partner, Nona fell down into the pool. She can't swim. Within seconds, Tang rushes in, his face filled with concern. Without hesitation, he jumps into the pool, swimming swiftly towards you. He grabs you securely and brings you to the surface, holding close as as you to the pool's edge. Your heart is racing, both from the fall and from being so close to him. Tang, breathing heavily, are you okay? His voice is gentle, full of worry. You're shivering, yes. Thank you, Tang. I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful. Tang help you out of the pool, his hand never leaving you until you are safely seated on the edge. He sits next to you, still holding onto your arm as if afraid to let go. Tang, it's okay. I'm just glad you are safe. He looks into your eyes, and for a moment the world seemed to stand still. You both sit there, tensed and breathing heavily. But there is a palpable tension between you, an unspoken connection. Tang's hand lingers on yours, his touch warm and comforting. You can feel your heart pounding in your chest. One, blushing, I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I just want to see the pool. Tang is smiling softly. You didn't cause any trouble. I'm just glad I was here to help. There was a moment of silence filled with the sound of the water and your racing hearts. Taivi innocently, I also like you perceived like a hero. Tang chuckled, breaking the tension. He stand up and offer you hand, helping to your feet. Tang, let's go to your get a towel, some dry clothes. You don't want to catch a cold. You're not feeling both embarrassed and frustrated. As you walk back into the house, Tang keep a protective arm around you. Inside he hands you a towel and some of his clothes to change into. One, thank you, Tang, for everything. You look up at him, your eyes meeting his. Then softly anytime he pauses and then adds, you know, you don't have to be so formal with me. We can be friends too. You smell being a warm spirit through you that has nothing to do with the towel around your shoulder. There is a new understanding between you, a hint of something more, and you head to the bathroom to change. You can't help but feel that this day has chaotic and it was as productive. After changing, you return to Tang's waiting for you, a gentle smile on his face. He hands you a cup of warm tea. Tang, here, this should be warm you up. Tang, thank you. You take the cup, your finger brushing against it, does let a spark again, a connection made hard to ignore. Tang clearing his throat. So, how are you finding the job so far? You're smiling, it's been eventful, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to work with you more. Tang, his eyes softening, me too. You both are sharing a quiet moment, sipping our tea. There is an awkwardness. One, finishing our tea. Thank you, Tang. I really appreciate everything. Tang smiled, anytime when you look at Tavi, who is running sadly here and there. Wine smiling. Tavi, I'm sorry I didn't know it was your birthday, so I didn't have a gift for you. Tavi grinning, it's okay, just being there is enough. Tang chuckling, don't worry about it, Wine. We are just having a small private celebration tonight. The big party is tomorrow with all guests. Wine nod. Okay, I will be there. Thank you for reminding me. Taeyang promised to drop you off at your home after the celebration. As the evening approaches, you get ready to join them for the intimate birthday celebration. The atmosphere is cozy and warm. Few minutes into the celebration, the doorbell rings. Taeyang opened the door to find his ex, Ara, standing there with a new David and their 8-month-old daughter Emma. Taeyang's expression incredible. He's inside. You have 10 minutes. Ara nods and steps inside, her heart racing. She sees David sitting on the couch engrossed in a book. He looks up, his expression cold. David, what do you want? Ara trying to smile. David, just want to wish you happy birthday and to say goodbye. David, goodbye. You are leaving again. Ara, yes, I'm moving to America. I want to see you one last time before I go. David looked at her, his eyes filled with mix of emotion. He doesn't say anything, just nod. Stiffly, Ara feels a pang of guilt and sadness, but knows there is nothing more she can do. She hands him. Ara, happy birthday, David. I hope you like it. David takes a give it out a word. Ara glanced back at you, standing nearby with Taeyang. Ara, surprised, but I didn't realize you had company. Taeyang vomit. This is why my secretary. She's here for David's celebration. Ara nodding. Nice to meet you, Wan politely. Nice to meet you too. Ara turns back to David, her eyes sad as she takes one last look at him. She done work out, feeling a sense of closer outside. Ara joins David and Emma. David wrapped an arm around her. David, how did it go? Ara, as well as it could. Let's go. They walk away, heading towards a new chapter in their lives. Ara feels a bittersweet relief knowing she is moving forward. Taeyang watches them leave. He feels a weight lift off his shoulders, knowing Ara is out of their life for good. He turns to David, who is still holding the gift. David, yes, I'm glad she is gone. Taeyang, me too. He turns to you, giving a grateful smile. The three of you continue the celebration, the atmosphere lightening as you join the evening. One after a while, this was a really lovely celebration. Thank you for inviting me. Taeyang is smiling warmly. We are glad you could. The evening continues with laughter and cake, and the night draws to a close. Taeyang drives you home. There's a comfortable silence between you two as you sit. Taeyang glancing at you. Thank you for coming tonight. It meant a lot to Tavi and to me. Wine is smiling. I'm really glad I could be there. Tavi is wonderful kid, and you are doing a great, Mr. Kim. Thanks softly. Thanks, Wine. That means a lot. As they stop the car in front of the place, there's a moment of hesitation. You both look at each other that with unspoken feelings. Taeyang softly. Good night, Wine. Wine is smiling. Good night, Taeyang. As you step out of the car, wave as he drives away. As you walk into your home, you can't help but feel that something special is blossomed between you and Taeyang. It's the beginning of a new unexpected chapter. And where were you for so long? Do you realize how late it is? One smile like an idiot, removes her shoes, completely ignoring her best friend. Hannah, wait, whose clothes are you wearing? One, thanks. Hannah, oh my god, really? Well, Mrs. Kim called. She invited you for David's birthday party tomorrow. Your phone was switched off, so she told me. The next day, you arrive at the office. The memory of last night's intimate celebration still pressed in your mind. You can't help but smile as you think about David's excitement and Taeyang's warmth. One greeting Taeyang in his office. Good morning, Mr. Kim. Taeyang look up with a smile. Good morning, One. How did you sleep? One blushing slightly. I slept well, thank you. How about you? Taeyang chuckling. I was up early getting ready for David's big party tonight. He have been talking about it non-stop. One is smiling. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. Taeyang softly, I hope. As the day progresses, you find yourself working closely with Taeyang. There is an undeniable chemistry between you, and occasional accidental touches and spark to your both. Taeyang reaching over to show you your document. Here, if you look at this section, your hands brushing as you both pause, the contact flickering amounts longer than necessary. You look up, meeting his eyes. Later, you carrying a stack of files while you trip over a loose capable Taeyang who is just walking out of his office, rushes forward to catch you. You fall against his chest, his arm around you protectively. While embraced, oh my god, I'm so clumsy. Thank you, Mr. Kim. Taeyang holding you steady. It's okay, One, I forgot you. You both stand there for a moment, the world seeing so be careful when blushing. I will. Thank you. The works day and you head over to Tiang's house for Taiwan's grand birthday party. The place is beautiful, decorated, filled with balloons, streamers, and large cake. Tavi is ecstatic, running around with his friends, and you can see the joy on Tiang's face as he watches his son. Tiang approaching you. I'm glad you could make it. Wan is smiling. I couldn't miss it for the world. Tavi, Nana come to see my birthday cake. It's huge. He drags you over to the cake and you laugh, enjoying the excitement in his voice. Tiang watches a soft smile on his face. As the party progressed, there are more moments of accidental. At one point, while helping to serve cake, you and Tiang reach for the same knife. Your hand rushing again, you both laughed. Electricity between you undeniable. Tiang softly looked like we made a good team. You smile. Toward the end of the party, Tavi insists on opening his presents. He eagerly unwraps each one, exclaiming in delight when you open your gift, a thoughtful book and a small toy. He beams and runs over to hug you. Tavi, thank you, I love it. While hugging him back, I'm glad, Tavi, happy birthday. Then watches the scene with a soft smiling, feeling a warmth in his heart as the evening winds down again start to leave and it's just you, Tang and Tavi left in the living room surrounded by wrapping paper and toys. Tang sighing contentedly. That was a great party. Thank you for all your help, Wan is smiling. It was my pleasure. Tavi is such a wonderful kid and it was so much fun to be part of his special day. Tavi, will you come to more of my parties? Wan is smiling. Of course, Tavi, I wouldn't miss them. Tang smiled at your response, feeling grateful for your presence in their lives. He walks to the door, evening air cool and refreshing. Tang softly, thank you, Wan, for everything you made today really special. Wan blushing, I'm happy I could help. Good night, Tang. Tang gently, good night, Wan. Call Mrs. Kim, Wan, I have known you since you were a little girl and I have always thought you were such a kind and pure-hearted person. Wan, thank you, Mrs. Kim, that means a lot to me. Mrs. Kim, you know I couldn't help but notice how Tang get along in such a natural connection with him and Tavi. Wan blushing, Tang and Tavi are both amazing people. I feel lucky to know them. Mrs. Kim is smiling unknowingly. One day I have a feeling that you could bring a lot of happiness into Tang's life. Wan is surprised. Mrs. Kim, I don't know what to say. Mrs. Kim chuckled. Just think about it, dear. You and Tang would make a wonderful couple. You have my blessing. You are speechless as Mrs. Kim's word. The idea of being with them fills you with both excitement and nervousness. You have always admired him from far, but the thought of being in a romantic relationship with him. The next morning, you arrive at the office with a renewed sense of excitement and anticipation. The warmth and joy of Tavi's birthday party still linger your thoughts as you step into Tang's office. You begin the day. Wan is smiling. Good morning, Mr. Kim. Tang. The atmosphere between you and them is charged with new energy. There's a subtle shift in the way he looks at you, softness in his gaze that wasn't. Later in the day, Mrs. Kim, Tang's mother, arrives at the office. She is a warm, kind woman with a gentle demeanor. You greet her with a warm smile and she takes her hand affectionately. Mrs. Kim, smiling, and it's good to see you, dear. Wine, smiling, it's good to see you too, Mrs. Kim. Mrs. Kim with a twinkle in her eyes, I've come to discuss something with them, but I'm glad I got to see you. You're having such a positive influence in his and Tavi's life. One blushing, thank you, Mrs. Kim, that's mean a lot. Mrs. Kim hands into Tang's office. You can't hear the conversation, but you catch glimpses of her speaking to her son. After a while, she steps out, giving a knowing smile. Mrs. Kim softly, take care, Van. I hope to see you soon. Van is smiling, take care, Mrs. Kim. You continue working closely with him. There's a moment when he is his usual cool and focused self, but there are also moments of warmth that catch you off guard. Tang, reviewing a document with you. If we adjust a section, we can streamline the process. While nodding, that makes sense. I will make the changes and have it ready for the next meeting. Your hand vanishes again as you both reach for a pen. You freeze, feeling the electricity between you. Then softly sorry, one blushing it's okay. As the day progresses, you find yourself spending more time with them, both you and out of meetings. Each interaction brings you closer, the professional boundary blurring slightly. Then at the end of the meeting, when could you stay for a moment? I wanted to discuss something. When nodding, of course, he waits until everyone leaves before speaking his tone more personal.